Tēnā koutou e te iwi wānui. Nau mai ara mai ki te wāpāre kereka, nau mai ara mai ki te korimako o Taranaki. Nō reira, ka kara pene pene mai tātou, hei a pōpō, hei te ata hāpara o a pōpō. He aha ai, koe nā te take, ka tai mai taku tuakana, ki te kōrero atu kia koutou, no rungi i te whakaaro nui o te iwi o Ngā Ruahine. Nō reira, e te tuakana e puhi, tēnā koe. Nau mai ara mai.
Tēnā koe e te tuakana, tēnā tātou e te iwi.
Ai, tēnā koe. Nō reira, ka reo rua tāua, bit strange, but you know, kia mohi o mai tātou katoa, so that we all get to understand what's going to be happening tomorrow, but beautiful kaupapa tomorrow. I know it's been in the books for a long, long time now for this to happen, the actual day to happen is tomorrow. So tell us about that.
So yeah, it's been in it started a long time ago, and I'll just go back to 2014 when we Ngā Ruahine signed agreement in principle for a treaty claim, and on that day as well at Te Ngutu, also signed an agreement with the council, that's South Taranaki District Council, to the return of Te Ngutu Reserve, and also moving forward to the return of all the lands of Te Ngutu Block. And so we've come to that time now, here in 2022, that the entire whenua of Te Ngutu o te Manu will be returned to Ngā Ruahine.
Kei te tangi, koia tēnā, kei te tangi whakaro ake rā ki a rātou mā, koina. Engari, ka taia e tātou te tī koa mai oki. Nē, engari, we talk about collaborations and what that's been like in terms of where the council is, where all our hapu are within Ngā Ruahine. How's that been, Puhi?
Really good. And so, 2014, that was the mahi of Daisy and Ngā Hapu in those days. To set those wheels in motion with the council, and they were really willing. And right up to this year, that relationship with the council, just come to, that stage where we're going to do this, and the council is going to return the land. And it was unanimously supported by the whole council. So, and after that, with the hapu, our hapu, te korowai, and Ngā Ruahine, it's been a really good, engagement and working together to get to this date, tomorrow.
Ana. And of course, this comes off the cusp of the return of whenua to Ngā Ruahine in Manaia. Little blocks of land within Manaia that have been returned back to Ngā Ruahine as well from the council. Ai, ka pai. Okay. Nō reira, and I'm speaking... Yes.
Yeah.
He's just dragging a bit there, Puhi.
So, yeah.
Haere tonu.
Yeah, and so Te Ngutu is the first of the blocks, and then later on it'll be Kaipi, whenua at Kaipi, in Ngāti tū.
Oh, can't pai. Gee, yeah. And I have to say, Puhi, there is so much. There are wonderful things that are happening within Ngā Ruahine, not only with, with all the generations. I'm talking about our pāhake, our rangata, especially our rangatahi. I mean, you've got to be happy with that nera, Puhi.
Oh, tino, ari koa katoa, te iwi, ngā pāake, tai ati ki ngā rangatai. So, really, really happy within Ngā Ruahine, with our paake and our rangatahi. We just making sure that we take everybody with us, especially our younger generation. Ai.
Tika tonu tērā. Tika tonu tērā. Nō reira. Now, again, like I said, and we spoke about this, this has been in circulation and the return of Te Ngutu o Te Manu for such a long time, and we've come to that point for tomorrow. Tell us about what's going to be happening tomorrow, Puhi.
Yes, and so tomorrow, it's a big celebration, and so we're marking tomorrow with first off is we'll be at Te Ngutu o Te Manu 5:30 a.m. in the morning for the karakia, for the unveiling of the Puhi Nuku that has been erected there. This is monumental for us, to be able to have Puhi Nuku that just maintains or puts that stake in that whenua, to say, Ngā Ruahine is here and has always been here. So that gets unveiled first, and it's a Puhi whenua. And then we're going to taka ia I tō tātou whenua o Te Ngutu o Te Manu, ana ka tākina ngā karakia, ka tuku I ngā karanga, ana ka poi I ngā waiata poi, ngā karakia poi. Ana tai atu, then we're going to be, once we've got unveiled the Puhi whenua, we will go around and our whenua of Te Ngutu o Te Manu, and come back to where the uru rākau is. And so this is the area where all the runga rākau have been planted, and we're going to do some tree planting there, put some new plants in there to mark the day. And following that is dedication to mokopuna. So mokopuna dedicating them to the day, as well as dedicating them to our iwi. And so we have a mokopuna dedication. And then following that ceremony, that tikanga ora, then we're moving over to Kāni'i Pā. And so the celebrations continue over there. We have wakatau for everybody from Te Ngutu, and then breakfast, and then after that we've got entertainment. We've got our kura, Te Kura o Ngā Ruahine performing, us performing, and an entertainer as well, one of our own. Just to elevate that celebration, because it is. At 12 o'clock we have presentations and acknowledgements, and so we've got presentations of kitea to all our hapu of Ngā Ruahine, Te Korowai and the council. We've also have two acknowledgements to two important people who are instrumental in their ma'i, in their ngākau to Ngā Ruahine, and that is Te Noble and Koro Tom Ngātai. So we have a acknowledgement and presentation to their families, and that concludes the presentation and acknowledgements. At 1 o'clock, that's when we do the official signing of the return of the Te Ngutu whenua, and we're talking about the 45 acres, which is to the side of the reserve. So
yes.
And so that's the official signing that's going to be happening at 1 o'clock with the council.
When you talk about Daisy, and of course we all know in Ngā Ruahine, nō nā nei te mana wahine I taua wā, to get the claims through for Ngā Ruahine, not only just her. So, I just want to ensure that rātou, ko rātou ngā pau. ngā pau o ngā kareme mo Ngā Ruahine. But reflecting back on when we went down to Te Waipounamu and we had our last signing down there for Ngā Ruahine. Oh, that was just absolutely wonderful. And to come back and know that we dedicated that time to our tupuna who were imprisoned down there, and to have to come back here now, it's like kua ea,
Kua ea, kua ea. Yeah, and so both and Uncle Koroa Tom, just acknowledging for their service to our people, that's was the thinking behind the acknowledgements.
Tēnā koe. And
Ka pai?
of course, absolutely lovely. But just, we also take a look at some of our kaumātua and kuia now. They're getting old, and of course, COVID's hit them, and, we've got to look after them better.
All right, so we have, when you get to Kāne here, if you're joining us tomorrow morning, we do have our iwi hauora, Ngā Ruahine Iwi Health, who will have RATS tests available, mask and everything like that. Just continue to keep ourselves safe, especially our kuia and our taueke.
Ana. Okay. Oh, well, I think ko tai te wā ka wakakapi ake tāu I tātou e nei kōrero engari, mai te porimako o Taranaki, e me I atu nei ki a koutou, ko te hokinga mai o Te Ngutu o te Manu ki Ngā Ruahine, no rungi te whakaaro nui o te waiata nei, ko titoko waru. Hioi anō, koia tēnā, kei te ngutu o te manu, iahaha, au e taukeri e. No reira, waiho te wā ki a koe, ai wakakapi a ki tō tātou nei kōrero. Tēnā koe Puhi. Kei a koe te wā.
Tēnā tātou I te iwi, e karanga nei, Te Ngutu o te Manu Tērā, whenua o tātou o te Mounga. Ana, tēnā tātou I te iwi, e mi ana, e karanga nei ki a koutou, ki runga I te kaupapa o Te Ngutu o te Manu. Tērā whenua o tātou o te Mounga, nā reira, aramaira.
Koina te karanga, koira te karanga o Te Ngutu o te Manu, kia hui mai,
Diane.
Kia hui mai tātou. Tēnā koe Puhi. No reira mihi kawana ki a koutou. Mēnā, kei te haere, if you're wanting to go tomorrow, 5:30, is it? Ka pai. E ai ki te pānui, 5:30, no reira mihi kawana ki a koe Puhi. Just wait there and I'll have a kōrero with you later on.